Shalom. All glory, praises, and honor is due to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and teachers of Great Millstone, and like-minded men who may not be part of Great Millstone but are pushing the same doctrine, 144% truth, and who may be affiliated but may not be directly part of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, Achium and Akwath of the house of David. That's the elect men, women, and also children of the tabernacle of David. Today, I don't want to this is edifying. I'm just going to go into this quick article. It's into Daily Mail. It's in Daily Mail. So read the headlines. I'm going to get a quick scripture after that. So I've got a few scriptures lined up. So I've got the Daily Mail from yesterday. It's more than a quarter of the world's rivers contain potentially toxic levels of over-the-counter and prescription drugs, including antihistamines, antibiotics, caffeine, study warns. I mean, the main scripture, I'm going to get that later, Lord's will. The main scripture, I'm going to get it later, but I'm going to start with this scripture here. We're going to go to the book of Sirach. Sirach is called the Ecclesiasticus. It's 39. And it's like 26, 27 now. Yeah. The principal things, the main thing, the principal things for the whole use of a man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. All these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners they are turned into evil. And this is where we are. Because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, Job 9 and 24. Wicked is Esau, Edom, Malachi 1 and 4. Chapter 1 down to verse 4. Basically defiled the earth. It's as simple as that. Yeah. More than a quarter of the world's rivers contain potentially toxic levels of over-the-counter and prescription drugs, including antihistamines, antibiotics, caffeine, study warns. Pharmaceutical pollution contaminates water on every continent. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So I mean Job 9 and 24. It covers the face of the judge thereof, yeah? If not, then where and who is he? Study shows scientists have found drug concentrations at potentially toxic levels worldwide. These drug traces flow from human waste like urine to the natural environment. More than a quarter of the world's rivers contain potentially toxic levels of over-the-counter and prescription drugs and new study warns. Researchers sampled 258 rivers across the globe, that means the whole world, including the Thames in London and Amazon in Brazil, to measure the presence of 61 pharmaceuticals. Quick go to another scripture. Can go blue letter here. Blue letter. Psalm 82. And 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Go to a bit of a out of course. What does out of course mean?
Strong's H 4131. Moat.
So to totter, to shake up, slip, to be shaken, be moved, be overthrown, to dislodge, yeah, let fall, drop, to be greatly shaken. And the earth is dislodged, it's been defiled under the inhabitants thereof. I'm going to get that scripture in a minute. We'll quickly get the next scripture, Isaiah 24. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the earth languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth, point, this is the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, not keeping the land Sabbath, not looking after the water, not looking after anything, just using it and abusing it, destroying it for profit, for gain, simple as that. Do you know what I mean? Transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant, defiled. They're going to this word defiled. Important word. Okay, so be chonef. Get the definition of it. Chonef. I think that's the way you pronounce it. Wrong, Salaki. To be profaned, be defiled, be polluted, be corrupt. The earth is defiled. It's corrupted and it's polluted because of the wicked, and they're in charge. Wicked is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Yeah, because they just do nothing but for profit and gain. And they are the destroyers of the earth. I'm going to end with that scripture. Yeah, still. To pollute, to make profane, make godless, cause to be defiled. What more can you say? The earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, they don't follow the laws. As it Psalms 50 and 16. Unto the wicked, what has thou to do to declare my statutes? Yeah. Oh, let me just get it. Bring out the scriptures as they come along. But unto the wicked, saith power, the Most High, saith, unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou should take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee? Yeah, and this is what they've done. They've not looked after the earth. They're the stewards of the earth. But when we go to Genesis, where is it? I think it's 3 and 12. Right? 4 and 12. It's 4 and 12. And this is the Cain, and Cain's spirit was in Esau. You know, you go into that's a different subject altogether. Apostles and teachers have been into that already. You can understand that by going into it still, but just for the purpose of this lesson, I'm just going to quickly get to the point. This is Cain's curse, and now art thou cursed from the earth, yeah, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. So if you can receive it, Cain's spirit went into Esau, yeah, and the curse of Cain is upon Esau. By definition, Esau is now called himself the Caucasian, so-called white man. Yeah. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength, which is not doing. This is why they're bringing out these GMOs and all this kind of business and all this kind of food. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. Yeah, and so Yahweh from the beginning has cursed Esau, obviously through the spirit of Cain. Yeah, Cain, Esau, and basically because they're in stewardship of the earth, they can do nothing but destroy the earth, because it is their lot to destroy the earth. I get a different scripture. Oh no, not fully destroy the earth. What I mean is to destroy the earth until Yahushua comes back, and then it will be cleansed and renewed and refreshed. Yeah, I don't mean fully destroy the earth. Don't get me wrong on that. So let me quickly get this. 14 and 17. Get these lines, scriptures line. There's the second one. The right screen now. 14 and 17. There we are. This is a great. Yeah, obviously, you know, the scriptures are just heavy duty, but I'm just going to get to the point on this chapter here. Great chapter to read. Look at looking at 2nd Esdras 14 and 17. But look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. Yeah, and this is what's happening, because the earth's getting weaker through age, and evils are increasing. So it's like a cyclical thing. The earth's getting weaker, evils are increasing, the earth's getting weaker. You know what I mean? So because of the stewardship of the wicked one, because Esau's got the land and the earth under his control, that basically it is polluted. Yeah. What was Ezekiel? I think it's 4. Yeah, chapter 4. We will eat our bread defiled amongst the Gentiles. Yeah. And in Lamentations, it's 5. Our own water will be sold unto us. You know. Contaminants found. Back to this article. Contaminants found that potentially harmful concentrations, including propranolol, beta blocker for heart problems such as high blood pressure, sulfur amethoxazole, an antibiotic for bacterial infection. So I have not, these are unusual words for me, but so I try and get them correct as I possibly can. Ciprofloxacin, an antibiotic for bacterial infection, and loratadine, antihistamine for allergies. But the most frequently detected active pharmaceutical ingredients were caffeine, the anti-epileptic drug carbamazepine, and the anti-hyperglycemic drug metformin. Wow. Drug traces flow from human waste to the natural environment. Oh, basically, everybody's just messed up, man. People are just messed up. You rely on Esau's drugs, you're just messed up, bro. You're messed up. Don't drink the water. Put it that way. You know what I mean? If you can, get the bottled water. Not that it's gonna thingy, but you know, it's got more like it got microplastics in. But boy, especially when the poorly managed sewage plants are adjacent to rivers. You know, it's just defiled, man. So if you want to continue reading the article, we get the point here. It's in Daily Mail, Science section, from yesterday, the 14th of February 2022. So I'm going to finish it off with this scripture, a couple of scriptures here. Revelation 11 and 18, straight up 11 and 18. 11. And the nations were angry, and straight to the point. Yeah, the nations were angry, and thy wrath came. And thy wrath is come. That's when Yahushua returns. When Yahushua sends Yahushua back. When Yahushua returns in all his glory. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest giveth reward unto thy servants and thy prophets, and to the saints who are Israelites. Psalms 148 and 14. Yeah. Psalms 148 and 14. And them that fear thy name, small and great, and should destroy them which destroy the earth. Simple as that. So Yahushua returns. Yahushua returns. Is this going to deal with Esau in 1 hour? Revelation 18. They're just going to get wiped out. You know, they're going to get wiped out. Simple as that. So I'm going to finish it off with this couple of scriptures here. Job 18 and 5. 18 and 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. Yeah, we've got the headline, you know, it's heavy chapter. Long chapter. I love the Bible still, but yeah, the scriptures. It's a bit of a side track. You got let me just go to the next one to finish it. 2 Peter 3. 2 Peter 3. Get straight to the point. Again, another heavy chapter. So, nevertheless, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth, and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Yeah, and that's what we're seeking for. You know, we all want to get out of it. Simple as that. This place is defiled on a daily basis. Defiled on so many different levels. The pollution, the people. You know, I was watching the TV today and it was talking about like calling teachers because people, you know, the alphabet people. It's just this place is backwards, and they're talking about it being progress. So let me not even get started on that. The point is, the earth is defiled because of the Esau Edom and the rulership. So with that, Adon Ratazah, it was Lord's will, it was edifying. Barakataya Hawa, Barakataya Rashai, Barakataya Hawa, Barakataya Rashai, Barakataya Hawa, Barakataya Rashai. Kol Halal Hawa, Ba'ashim Yawashai, Ba'ashim Akakadash. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the house of David. Shalom.